everybody. Welcome. This is your girl Retro Star. Welcome everybody to yet another No Declan from your girl Retro Star. We're definitely here today to bring you one of my all-time classic favorites as far as like Disney movies, Disney animation, The Little Mermaid. We're going to do Capcom's Little Mermaid from 1991. Absolutely love this game. This game is absolutely one of my favorites. You already know that how Capcom does the Disney games. They were the rulers of all the Disney games back in the day. And yes, they absolutely did a good job on this game. This game is it's really short and straight to the point, which is what I like about it. Really nice little plot, and it's got I love how they have storylines in between the missions and everything like that, and all of the stages. It's sort of like goes back to all of the classic ordeals that happened in the animation. I remember my little sister used to just play the shit out of the Little Mermaid back in the day. I know all of the songs in the movie. I know all of the songs, probably every song there is, and I could probably sing it for you. I know it word for word. That's how much my sister used to always watch this, probably like 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 times a day. We just absolutely played that tape until that tape didn't work anymore. So this was absolutely one of the ordeals that's close to my heart because I grew up on this. I grew up on the Disney movie, the animation, The Little Mermaid. So this game has a place in my heart, definitely. And this is actually a really decent game. Another game that you can buy your child, or for a girl. This game is a little hardcore for a girl too. You know what I'm saying? It has it's a lot of things you have to figure out, and it's really straight to the point, which is what makes it really playable for kids. I'm pretty sure a lot of kid players can definitely, good players that can figure out what you have to do. It's really important in the first stage that you up your power by collecting the pearls and everything. It's really important that you up your power. It's definitely it's going to do you justice in the game. Really great mechanics in this game. I mean, what else can I say? Capcom, you can't go wrong with a Capcom game. I did Barbie the last time. I would never dare compare Barbie to this game, ever. If anyone was to ever ask me which game is better, it's not really fair to even put Barbie up against this game. This is a Capcom game, you know what I mean? It's a Disney game and Capcom, and you already know that Capcom rule the Disney game. So it is not fair to put any game, especially that's not Capcom, up against Capcom, or Konami for that matter. This is definitely, anytime you see a Capcom game, you already know it's going to be badass. Don't even know, it doesn't even have to be an adult themed game. It could be a kid game. The kid games are just kick-ass all the time. You know that Capcom was one of the king companies for any type of game, whether it was based on Disney or whether it was based on anything else. Capcom was just kick-ass. Capcom is just definitely in the top 3 as far as from where I go. I definitely place it in the top 3 as far as the most kick-ass game company. But definitely Capcom is definitely in the top 3. Yes, we just finished the boss. The boss was really very simple, very easy, straight to the point, really short stage. As you can see, we have like little things going on in between the missions, which is really cool. So now we are heading to stage 2, which is the sunken ship. Remember, grab your shells and so to keep your power-ups on. There's even hearts that you can get. There's even hearts you can get to fill up your life, and it's important that you fill your life up too. It's very important. It will definitely help you. Since they only start you out with 3, it's always better to fill your life up, and especially with boss battles and stuff, it will give you extra room for mistakes. You know, wish that you only get to 1 or 2 mistakes with just 3 hearts, if you know what I mean. So sometimes it's just so sad. You see, I got hit there senselessly. So I definitely need to get a hold of that heart so I can definitely redeem that hit I just got. Get your shells, get your power-ups. I think that they say that the green ones is for long range. I actually did this run in 1 attempt, by the way. This is my first attempt at a no death run in this game, and I definitely nailed it. I already knew I was going to do it because the game is definitely doable. You know what I'm saying? All you definitely have to do is just probably know certain things about the game, and once you learn about some of the items in the game that'll help you along the way, it's smooth sailing. The game is really pretty simple, and really great game. I love this game. The music in this game is top notch. I love the music in this game. It's Capcom. I mean, what else can I say? It's Capcom. You know, Capcom is always known for great music in their games, especially Disney games. We all know about the DuckTales, and we're still going to be doing DuckTales 2. I haven't started on the DuckTales 2 yet. Well, definitely, since we got this one out of the way too, and it'll just be another Disney game that I know Death ran. So I'm definitely going to do some Tailspin and some Darkwing Duck. Definitely going to tackle those games. And I think those games are a little more hardcore than this. And DuckTales.
What the fuck?
I never did play Darkwing Duck. I have to definitely play that one. It looks really amazing though. It's definitely got the Mega Man feel in it. Really amazing game. So now we're at this annoying boss right here. The hit detection, for some reason, especially when you don't have any power, the hit detection is like really terrible on the crabs, because you could hit those crabs and for some reason those crabs don't bubble like they should, and you end up taking hits. So it's just better to get your power up. Get your power up right here by the time you hit this stage. This is a pretty simple boss. You just gotta be careful the holes that you go in. They randomly sort of stick their head out of these holes, and you gotta watch for the eyes too. So when you see the eyeballs pop up in the holes, you gotta make sure you get out of the way. They're gonna pop their head out, and you can sustain a hit. So make sure you pay attention and you move when you see them poking you see those eyes pop up in those holes, because that means they're coming at you. And really quite simple. Just stay out of their way and get the crabs. Stay out of the crabs' way too, because they can fall right on you. And it's really pretty simple. So there you go. It's a stage 2 boss. We're going to stage 3. I love the talks they have in between the missions. It's really cool. About how she's talking to Sebastian. Sebastian was definitely her main buddy that used to always be around. But he didn't exactly. Sebastian did not agree with her all the time. He was there to give her advice. He was like a sort of like a father. You know, King Triton was her real father. But Sebastian was definitely an assistant father figure for her, and he would never agree with anything that she did. Not that she even listened to him. She didn't listen to him at all, but he always tried to give her good advice, and she would never take it. Just like a typical teenager. We're all teenagers. We're not gonna listen. It's just in our nature to be rebellious. I know I was. So as you can see, I just got a heart. It fills up all of your hearts. That's very important, especially when you're taking hits that you're not supposed to take, and it gives you more room for errors. So if you get hit once or twice, you could still survive the stage. So it's important to find where those hearts are and get those hearts. And I think that is definitely your key to a no death run in this game. It definitely helps you better than trying to do everything with those 3 hearts, and absolutely not leaving you room for error, which makes the game harder. And you gotta go when you get to stage 4 and you get those shrimps are really aggressive. They will hit you, and then the boss will body you. So if you're trying to do a no death, get those hearts, those things that help keep you alive, and you can get the no death ones no problem, probably in the first attempt. So we're at stage 3 boss now as the walrus. Basically what you gotta do is you gotta take the shell, you throw it at him and hit him with the shell. Sometimes my controller was absolutely fucking up on me. It was not allowing me to do the things I was supposed to do, and it was really, really bugging the shit out of me. As you can hear on the just throw it at him. Sometimes it hit him and sometimes it doesn't. Yes, I got another hit. And as long as you get those hits, he'll keep spinning out. For some reason, he just is really fucking with me. Sometimes when you do well in the game, it just starts to fuck with you for some reason. As you can see, he was spitting out nothing but fish, not shells. And those fish, I absolutely got to stay out of the way of those fish. They will hurt me. So I'm basically waiting for him to spit out a shell so that I can get... I think I only had at least one more hit on him. But he just kept spitting out the fucking fish.
What is going on? Okay. Oh. What? Shells. Give me shells, please. Okay.
They don't want you to win.
Oh, there we go. History now.
As you can see, I only had one more hit left, and he was just kept spitting out the fish. And wasn't giving me any shells at all, just spitting out fish. And all I had to do was hit him one last time, and that's all. Alright, no death run, still in motherfucking tact. I was excited. I was like, wow, I'm actually doing it. We're at the stage 4. One away from the last stage, and thank God the game's really short. This stage can be a little handful at times with the shrimp. The shrimps are really, really fast, so you have to really be careful not to run into them. They will fuck up your. They will get you low, so you have to be careful and stay free from them. And there's a heart up there too. There's a heart somewhere, I think at the top of that little piece right there, which is very necessary on the stage to have a full life. So basically, just look for a shell and just throw the shell up in that hole. And there you go. A big heart. The big heart gives you fills up all 5 of your hearts. That is definitely necessary on this stage. This is one of the tougher stages in the game. It's really straight to the point, and it's just those damn shrimp. They could really, really be bothersome. I recommend you stay at the top and just sort of like swim by it, because I don't know what happened there. Yes, stay at the top and swim by.
Oh, they're trying to close in on me.
I sustained 2 hits. As you can see, if I had 2 hearts, if I just had the 3 hearts, I would be down to 1 heart right now. I'll be down to 1.
That should have never happened.
And basically all I had to do was just go to the boss and get hit once. And that would be, absolutely, my no death run will be over. So getting that big heart really helped me out. It left room for error. Like I got those 2 hits on me. I would have probably died if I didn't get the heart. So it's important to get those hearts. It'll leave you room for error. If you do make a mistake, it'll keep you in the game. It'll keep your no death run intact. Okay, this is the stage 4 boss. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. I would recommend you staying back and just shoot like hell, and then take the fish and throw the bubbles at them. If you can get both of them, land both of them if you can.
No.
And be careful, because while you trying, you gotta do everything fast, because they will, you can get hit and get bodied. So just do everything precisely and do it quickly. So the best thing I need to do is just let them swim over me. Absolutely right here, I almost got bodied. It's a good thing that when you go to the next stage, they'll refill up your life a little bit. And then you'll have to find another heart, of course, to get you through the stage. Ursula Castle is like a magical maze. Sometimes you will walk through a door. When you walk back out, the same door will be in a different place. So yes, basically, we're going to Ursula's castle now. It's like a labyrinth. You go through this labyrinth, it has all of these doors that you gotta go through. As long as you know exactly where to go, you will not get lost. Or you'll find yourself going around in circles. So just basically what I'm doing is I'm going to get my heart. It gave me a small heart. When you get a small heart, it only gives you one heart. It only fills up one heart shell for you. So I got basically 4 hearts. And the 5th one is not filled because I got a small one. When you get the big heart, it fills up all of it. So as you can see, you just keep doing this, and then go out here. You gotta know where to go. You gotta know where to go. Other than that, you'll keep going around in circles. I sustained a hit that I shouldn't have sustained. It's really easy to fuck up in this game. It's really easy to make mistakes. So those hearts are important to give you more room for error, and then you could definitely have more chances to land in your death room.
Getting a fucking small heart.
So yes, just keep swimming up. Don't you dare get hit by the fish, like I said. Don't you dare get hit by them fucking fish.
But it just fuck up my run.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time, Little Mermaid, and the game is amazing. That's why Capcom definitely should be the one to do all of the Disney games, which they were. They did most of them, actually. Even the Mickey Mouse games, they just get all those games right. You know, they have the right engine for that game for some reason. Alright, now we are approaching the first form of the final boss, Ursula, the Sea Witch. Pretty simple, basically. Stay out of the way of the extra content floating around, not getting hit. And of course bubbling the fish and throw it back at Ursula. And just maneuver. You basically gotta stay swift on your toes, because randomly these things come out and they'll come at you. And it's easy to get bodied here if you don't know what you're doing. So just stay frosty and just stay close to Ursula, get the fish, and throw it back at her. The faster you do that, the faster you have to endure anymore. You don't have to do as much maneuvering. To me, this is more difficult than the Final Form. The Final Form is really absolutely easy because it doesn't have all those other elements coming out. It just has the fish coming one way, and you just grab the fish and throw it back at it. I almost got bodied here. I almost lost. I almost fucking fucked up here. I keep getting close to losing, and I just pull through.
I'm gonna fuck up this run.
Get the fish. As soon as you get the fish, the bubble, find a clear area that you're not going to get hit, and just throw it back at her. And this is the first form, of course. This is just the first form of Ursula.
We got this. We got it. Don't get nervous. Come on, we got it.
It's a fucking wrap, guys. I fucking got this. I knew I had it. Once I got past her, it's a fucking wrap. It's a motherfucking wrap, like I always say. It's a wrap. In the fucking bag, baby. Really pretty simple. Just throw it at her. I can throw both of those at her if I wanted to. She has control of the current now because she has the fork, the almighty fork from King Trident, so now she controls the currents in the sea. So it's up to you to take her down to save the day. Really easy. Easy. I'm really strong is the reason why I can get those fish and they can't get me. It's a fucking wrap. I got this. Grab the fish and throw it back at Ursula and she's done.
Yes!
It's
No
a
death
fucking
run.
wrap.
Woo! First attempt. Yes!
First attempt. Very first attempt. Ariel defeated Ursula and released her friends from the spell, but there was no way for her to become human again. Ariel spent every day looking up at the damn it. And I get my chance and get my chance enough to read it. I think you guys know the story at the end. Everybody knows that she becomes human again. You don't even have to see all of this. You already know what's gonna happen. Got her fine Prince Eric. She's pretty young to be getting married, but I guess if she gets married to a prince, that's okay. More power to you. Now this was a great. I really liked the fact that they had an ending at the end of this. I really like the fact in between the missions you had like a little story of her conversating with her friends and telling you the backstory and what's going on and what's going to happen. As you can see, Capcom is always the master at all the games. They know exactly how to make these games interesting. You know what I'm saying? I really hate the beat games, and they leave you feeling like you've wasted your time and don't give you a great ending and give you a happy ending. I always love to after I've beaten a game or doing no death in the game, to sit and watch the credits. So it's sort of like a little reward at the end, telling you that you did a good job. So it's like whenever games absolutely just loop and they don't give you an ending to it, I just really hate that. I really wish every game would have an ending, and the game would definitely have some kind of replayability going on with it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the Capcom games, it always delivers as far as, even if the ending isn't that long, they still have an ending, at least. Because I played a game that you didn't even have an ending, they just looped the game. But anyways, folks, this is another No Death Run from your girl Retro Star. And yeah, everybody, y'all have a great evening. And thank you for watching. And you keep it fucking retro, everybody. Have a great evening. Keep it fucking retro.